Do you dream of escaping the rat race and starting your own business and think that you have the perfect product to finally take the plunge? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can completely avoid all of the risks that come with starting a traditional business and still create passive income to live the life you dream about. Hi, I'm Lisa Lloyd, and for more of the best inventor and entrepreneurial tips, tricks, and strategies, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every time I add a new video. When I was only 23, I had an idea for a new product called the French Twister. So I invented and patented it and went to work on what I hoped would be a thriving business selling it. I was successful getting it into stores locally, but within the first few months, a competitor came out called Herdini, which launched backed with a huge budget marketing it and advertising it nationally. I just couldn't compete. I knew I needed to pivot and find another way. I failed forward into a business model that no one had ever told me about. And that business model has generated over $30 million in sales and completely changed my life. And that's where licensing comes in. Owning and operating a traditional business is a huge commitment of your time and your resources, and it's very risky. And of course, you need the margin in your life and in your finances for that learning curve that you have to go through. You do owe it to yourself to chase that dream, but consider how you can do it without risking more than you absolutely have to. Licensing is when you give the rights to your invention to another company to make it and sell it and then pay you a royalty on those sales. It's kind of like renting out your home, only none of the maintenance. I licensed to Scunsy, and with their brand and their money, they were able to sell it into retailers like Walmart, where it landed on the top 10 What's Hot list for the first 10 weeks it was in stores. Something that would have taken me years to do on my own, assuming I could have done it at all. I received $20,000 at the time of signing the agreement and an additional $60,000 a year as a guaranteed minimum for the term of the contract. And when you consider that I was only making $13,000 a year at the time at my regular job, and now I was going to make $60,000 a year in passive income, I knew I found my dream business. Invent, patent, license. And a totally new business model was born for me. I absolutely love making things better and creating new products that delight people. In fact, I've done it over and over again, and I've perfected a system that allows me to do what I love most every single day. When I appeared on Dr. Phil, he asked me what was the smartest thing that I ever did. And my answer was licensing. Rather than being hogtied to a desk, I could create many products, and that's really what I love most. I've put a link to that interview in the description below if you'd like to watch it. So if you're dreaming of the life of an entrepreneur, consider licensing. It's still a business and you're still an entrepreneur, but you're the chief innovation officer or CEO of your own company that creates great new products and then partners with companies, branded companies, that have all the hassles of selling, manufacturing, distributing, dealing with accounts receivables and returns, employees, and so much more. Okay, so now that you know that licensing is an option, you may be asking, thanks Lisa, but now what? Book a free call with me and I will help you make a custom journey map just for you and your licensing business based on your invention and your personal circumstances. I've also created a free 1-hour course called How to License My Idea, and you'll find the link to both of those in the description below. And before you leave, make sure you watch the 5 biggest mistakes that inventors make and how you can avoid them to help kickstart your invention licensing business. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification button, and happy inventing.